Hello everyone, my name is Vayana Robesa and I have been working as an executive working for Amcor for a few years. Amcor is a global leader in developing and producing responsible packaging for food, beverage, pharmaceutical, medical, home and personal care, and other products. Amcor is a successful company that produces packaging products for the world's most important brands. Now, I have been sent to a management training program in Zurich, which is called Trends in the Packaging Industry. So one day, during coffee break, I met Chris Roach from Owens, Illinois. He asked, how does Amcor manage to expand so rapidly in this competitive industry? I wanted to share the answer with you in order you can understand how a big company like Amcor managed to remain a leader in the packaging industry. Some time ago, Amcor used to be an all-in-one company that offered a wide range of packaging solutions with materials like plastic, cardboard, metal, and glass. However, they realized that it was so difficult to remain a leader across different unrelated businesses. Due to the fact that different businesses have different markets, different production technologies, and different materials, it was really complicated to operate and manage such a big company. All companies have to be flexible. They have to make decisions at the proper time. The company had to be able to adapt rapidly to the realities of the marketplace. In that sense, as a way to create value for the shareholders, the CEO and the management team proposed the creation of a sister company called Aurora, which is an independent company that was listed under the AXS, or in other words, the Australian Securities Exchange. We should remember that corporations are owned by the stockholders. This company is going to have its own policies. They would be able to buy stock at this other company. Even though it's owned by the same investors, Aurora is a completely different company. Moreover, each company will be focused on their own unique strategic priorities agendas. Each one will be focused on serving its end markets, developing its own products, innovating in its own way. Both of them will have the freedom to adopt independent capital structures and financial policies, and the flexibility to pursue different strategic objectives. As we can note, Amcor wanted to diversify and create separate business. That way, each company will be more flexible and easier to manage. Owing the fact that Amcor is a focused company, it also develops breakthrough technology in order to be more competitive. The management thought, if we are not able to produce enough containers with the right quality at the right cost, we will not be able to do business with the world's most important brands. So it's important to Amcor to achieve the cost leadership position in this industry, which means that no other company in this industry is able to produce enough packaging products at such low cost as Amcor does. Besides this, business owners need innovation and creativity to find new deals. They need to adapt and create new ideas that will help them grow beyond their competition. In this sense, Amcor is not an exception. Amcor has developed game-changing technologies, such as the case of liquid form, which is about tangible cost reduction in the supply chain. One step, one operation, one machine, and a step change in efficiency and flexibility. With the liquid form technology, Amcor will be able to complete the injection and blow molding process in one step. Unlike the traditional process, this revolutionary new technology uses the consumable liquid instead of compressed air to hydraulically form and fill the container on one machine simultaneously. Amcor used to be involved in a long process which spent a lot of time, money, energy, and effort. But now, with the liquid form, there are tangible benefits for implementing this technology. For example, tangible savings in logistics and transportation costs. Basically, what they did was eliminate unnecessary steps of the process. In other words, streamlining the process. Amcor decided to be the most important company in the packaging industry, and for that reason, they created the top-of-the-line technology in order to be able to offer cost-effective packaging solutions and having the cost leadership position in the industry. That way, the most important brands around the world will be willing to do business with Amcor. This is an example of how Amcor created specific strategies in terms of strategic alliances with companies such as Coca-Cola, which is the case of Mexico. In Mexico, Amcor signed a contract with Arca, which is a company that owns a big portion of the Mexican market under its franchise territory along with other countries in South America. It is the second largest Coca-Cola bottler in Latin America and one of the largest in the world. Some time ago, Arca was engaged in a self-manufacture of PET bottles for its operations, so they produced their own bottles. However, they realized that they were better focusing in what they did best, focusing on their core business. In this context, they decided to bring Amcor and signed a strategic supply agreement for 8 years with them. As part of the negotiation process, Amcor will purchase the PET on-site injection and blow molding assets for Arca for around $60 million. This amount was going to be paid in yearly installments throughout the life of the contract. Amcor's management thought that in about 3.5 years, they were to achieve the target returns, and in the third year, they were going to start making profits of this operation. Besides from this, Amcor, in terms of expansion strategies, is a company that is constantly acquiring other companies, such as the case of the flexible packaging business of China's Jiangsu Shanda Group for $57 million. Undoubtedly, China is the world's most populated country, and this new acquisition represents a strong match and a growing population of the business with its existing plant in Jiangsu province and enables sharing of overheads, optimization of production across the sites, and operating improvement through sharing of best practices. This also offers considerable synergy opportunities. As we can see, Amcor has a competitive position not just in rigid plastics, but in flexible packaging. It has operations in almost every country around the world, and it's a company that expands rapidly. Due to the fact that Amcor is a focused company and they have this vision of being the world leaders in the packaging industry, they invest millions of dollars in developing top-of-the-line technology that allows them to sign strategic supply agreements with the world's most important brands.